Good evening. Today is Thursday, August 13, 2020. I am Sudarshan Sukhani. We are going to discuss the prospects of trading intraday in the Nifty futures. The idea is first to review the plans we made for today and the market action and our response to that market action based on our plans, and then to talk about what tomorrow may be bringing and what our plans are for the day that's coming. That's tomorrow, August 14. First, the plans we made for today. Yesterday, the market opened with a down gap and then rallied throughout the day, closing almost at the top of the day. That gave a sense that this market is willing to go higher. Adding to that sense was the fact that European markets were roaring up and the US markets were likely to open stronger. So our view for the day was, for today, that we will only go long. There were two ways to go long: a breakout above the first 15 minutes, that is the 15-minute opening range breakout, and a consolidation during the day, which then starts giving signs of breaking on the upside. That was the plan. Then the markets opened, and much to my surprise, the markets opened flat, absolutely with zero gains. The fact that the US markets were up almost 1.5% was of no influence to the Indian market. That was a surprise to start with. After the market opened almost flat without any gains, the first 15-minute high and low was set, and after about 25-30 minutes of trading, the Nifty futures just went up above the high of the first 15 minutes. They just went up by a couple of 2-3 points. But whatever, that would have triggered a buy there. The stop would have been the low of the first 15 minutes. So the entry was made at 11,352, 353, and the stop was at 11,325. It was a tight stop. And sure enough, that small breakout did not sustain. The market started drifting, and after a couple of hours, the Nifty broke down below the stop loss level. So the trade was stopped out for approximately 28 points of loss. I'm giving you an approximate number. That's the end of the trade. We had already thought that we will take only long trades. There was no reason to change that view, so I kept quiet, and the market did nothing. It went down a little, it went up, went down. Again, for the fifth or sixth consecutive day, it traded in a very narrow range. This narrow range business is not coming to an end. It keeps on going. A narrow range develops when the market becomes uncertain. Buyers don't know if the markets will go up, so they stop buying. Sellers don't know if the markets will come down. Their conviction is low. Nobody knows, but their conviction is no longer high. The conviction of buyers and sellers is low. So they don't buy and they don't sell. If the market doesn't have buyers, if the market doesn't have sellers, then the market is quiet. Nobody's buying, nobody's selling, nothing is happening. That's the trading range market that we are now seeing. Now, don't be surprised with this market. Such markets have occurred hundreds, thousands of times in the past. This is a behavior of the market which keeps on occurring and happening. And these markets, these quiet, range-bound markets, will come again thousands of times in the future. So it's no big deal. We are just going through this process and we have to accept it. Now it's a little frustrating, the market does nothing. Whole day long we sit, we wait for breakouts, the breakouts never come about, the breakdowns never come about. We make a plan, the market doesn't oblige us, it does not meet our planning, objectives, can't do anything. We have to keep quiet and be patient. That's the future, that's what we have to do now. What about tomorrow? This trading range is not going to make money with the Nifty inside the range. It's a very tight and narrow range. You need some movement to make money, and this narrow range prohibits or inhibits movement. So we have to now wait for a range breakout in either direction. The approximate contours of this range are about 11,240 on the downside and 11,360 on the upside. A break above or below these levels will start giving us a sense that the market is going in that direction, at least for some time. That's tradable. Now, there is also a risk that there will be a false breakout, but we have to accept it. We have to manage false breakouts during the day, see for some signs whether this is sustaining, whether the breakout or breakdown is sustaining or it is false. That's part of the tactical process. But that's the trade now. We have these two levels. We will wait patiently for one of these two levels to be taken out. And then we'll see. that will be the trade. So that's the trade for tomorrow, a difficult trade because we are now watching levels rather than anything, rather than opening range or consolidation or anything else. We'll review what happens tomorrow, either on Saturday or Sunday, and of course we will then be ready for Monday's trading. But first, let's have an interesting trading day tomorrow. I wish you the best. Jai Hind.